Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where I am here at Fulber's Helmstead, where we need to find out what Torwolf here has to say.
What brings you to these lands?
Ah, you're just in time. All has been quiet so far, and I have seen no sign of the crofters. Strange indeed. Well, I did see several Dunlendings in haystacks. Folkber told me of her concerns and that they seem quite warranted, so let us search the farm. I shall scout the farmhouse, and you should begin by searching the windmill. Perhaps you could get a good look of the surrounding fields from the balcony. All right, I guess I can do that. Anything else I need to do here? Not at the moment, I think. See, so where is the windmill? Ah! Must be that thing with the sails spinning around. So let's go in. Anyone inside? Avoid the grindstone. Alright, that's a good place to look. Let's see if we get a better look somewhere else. This is a good place to look. You see nothing amidst the swaying crops below. Ooh. Alright, but I do see something strange happening in that haystack way over there. Perhaps I should have gone in the other direction. There we go. Oops. Yeah, here's the haystack in question. Let's bring our friend along. I think we just do that. Any Dunlendings sneaking about in here? Yes, we are. And you go down. Ah, what next? What about the farmhouse? Anything about in here? As you approach the door, you hear voices inside. We better go in. Since no one's told me about Dunlendings living here, I take it that they are raiders. Hello! Oops. We'll accept that quest. Oh. Rescue crofters. Oh, okay. I took it quickly because I was thinking that it was going to be to defeat Dunlendings inside of the place, but rescue crofters, I guess. Oh! Hello! Good thing it was Dunlendings and not orcs. Not sure what the Dunlendings are looking for at the moment. Right. Hello.
Why are you bothering me?
Ah, tragic! Just when I was getting comfortable. I didn't trust my fellows to get the job done, and rightfully so it seems. This homestead belongs to the Dunlendings now, so either throw your lot with us, or you won't be leaving this house. Really? Well, guess what? You're the one who's not going to be leaving. Well, you're either going to leave this house or you won't be leaving this house, shall we say. There we go. Are you done yet? Well, so much for him. Here. Oh, here's the second rescue. Is there someone behind the divider? Yeah. There you go. You have rescued the crofters from the grim fate at the hands of the Dunlendings. With these threats quelled, the homestead can now begin to harvest anew. Well, we hope. I suspect there may be other raiding bands, but that's another matter. Before we go back and report on that matter, I guess it's best to head out to where the apprentice is and see if we get anything there. I'm approaching the location he gave me for the apprentice, and all I see here is an Uruk and some dead horses. Aside from blood-soaked Uruk, you discover Darrell's apprentice and slain horses of pale coat. Oh, the apprentice is dead. Ugh. Wasting my time! Only 3, and none of 'em dark. What a worthless lot! The Uruk does not appear to notice you as he mumbles to himself, but suddenly his head jerks up, and he glares at your direction. And you! Is this your doing? He says there'll be more. The Uruk notes your confusion and raises his weapons. Well, if you ain't in on it, then you gotta go. Oh, wonderful. Well, interesting. Oh, and he has an accomplice in the air. I guess mounted backup. All right, well, I have some bad news to deliver. It appears the homestead was captured by some Dunlendings, but I chased them out.
Will you aid the horse lords?
That's impossible! He has been a trusted friend of my family for years. Why would he attack you? I assure you that this was not my doing, Pine Lore. You must believe me. All that matters to me is that my family is safe. What is to become of Rohan? Ooh, there was a member of the family that was in on the person who attacked me. Okay. Well, and that seems to be the case on this side also.
Will you aid the horse lords?
And here I was about to reprimand this boy for being slow in returning. Such a loss. I am unsettled by the Uruk's words, though. From the sound of it, he was sent to merely feed my stock into the enemy's hands, knowingly or not. This was no errand of mine, and I feared the man who would have arranged such a sinister dealing. Yeah, who is doing this? Oh, and also, I did bring back some of your horses at least. And thank you for that. While this is not all of them, it is certainly enough to reopen my shop. Curious, though, that the only ones that you could find were the paler coat. I wonder what happened to the rest. That Uruk was complaining about of them all being too light. I guess that one wasn't quite dark enough. Okay. Hello?
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Fine Lore, I didn't expect to see you, and so soon. Yes, I didn't expect to see you so soon. I trust that you didn't have too much trouble with aiding them. There were a number of things. People tried to kill me and such as that. Oh, so tragic. But all too common these days, I'm afraid. You are awfully lucky to have escaped such a fate. Now then, Magla must be missing you. Off you go now. Aha! As if I wasn't already suspecting him of something. Oh yes, I was supposed to bring back the keepsakes, wasn't I? Alright, let's place the horseshoe right over here. Okay, good. And I need to place the shield over here. Okay. And I need to place the sword over here. make a very uncomfortable chair to sit in. Well, actually, I guess so with the one with the shield. And here we'll have a horn. There you go.
What brings you to these lands?
Ah, thank you, Pine Lore. My council has again rallied at my command. But for all your effort, they have nothing left to say. Michael's eyes glaze over as he glances fruitlessly to the chairs at his side. What else?
Our mission is dire.
You were away some time before you brought these things back. I had begun to think that you wouldn't be returning. You encountered many dangers, but outlasted them all. Your skill is unquestionable. But I am curious as to why Hildulf would be so quick to send you away. He has never been one to be flustered by the chance happening of a day, for better or for worse. And all of these suspicious dealings with the apprentice, missing horses, and failed shipments, something's afoot, Pine Lore. We shall start with Hildulf. Bring him here, and we shall see what he has to say about these matters. With pleasure, sir. With much pleasure. Looks like our master trader has taken a break. He broke for another place? Where's he to be found? I will tell the thing that he skipped town. Well, sir, either he's in a privy or he skipped town.
Our mission is dire.
He's gone? Is he not? I thought as much from what you told me before. For my part, I sent a few guards to his house as soon as you left, and they informed me that his house had been torn asunder as if it had been departed with great haste. Among his keepings they found the shredded remains of a note signed by Wormtongue. I believe we found our traitor. Well, I guess you're hoping to also get him. All right, well, so much of that. What do we do now?
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
So, it was Hildulf. I should have known with how our resources dwindled these last few weeks. The wretch intended to starve us out by feeding our goods into the hands of the enemy. But fie on such underhanded dealings. Let him run, and while he gathers his wits, my people will make for Edoras. Finally, one matter remains before I can send my people away. I wish for you to bring my wife and son to my side, here in the hall. I must speak to them before the time is too late. You can find them in my house, but please, be swift. Well, I guess that does confirm that was his wife and son that we saw earlier. An interesting portrait. Is that her? No, actually, it looks like someone older. Hello. My husband wishes to see us in his hall, you say? Very well. Seilka and I will make our way ready there as soon as we're able, but I would ask that you aid me in something first. What else is new? Yes, my husband cannot wield a blade as he once did, and it has troubled him greatly to sit idly as battles are fought and won. Seilka is nearly of age, and I would have him take up Magla's sword so that his legacy as a warrior might begin anew. The sword is upstairs in my room, and, though Magla enjoys not to look upon it, you will find it there. All right, I will bring well, he is taller than I am, so I guess he might be ready. Probably have to wield it with two hands or something. I don't know. Hello.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Mother says that I can have a sword? Selka takes the blade and turns it, watching the reflections change as a fascinating look on his face. I must show father! I want to defend Rohan for him, just like he did for me. Well, I hope you've had some lessons already. I have summoned them.
Our mission is dire.
Magla's stony gaze betrays a great deal of unease. Pinelor, if you would, please ready the wagons. Time grows short and my people to travel to Edoras, and I would not wish them to be here any longer than they need to be. Leave me here. I must speak to my family alone before they join the others. Alright, so I need to ready the wagons. I guess they'll be outside. Ah! There's a wagon up this way. Is there a way to reach the wagon without tripping over all of these fence posts? Maybe I should have hopped over it. There we go. Readied wagons for the people of Middlemead. Alright, that's one of them. Here's the second one. What am I doing to ready these? I've got absolutely no idea. I mean, they seem to be all nice and stocked. And I'm certainly not attaching the horses to them. I would presume the Rohirrim will want to do that themselves. So no, I've got absolutely nothing. Maybe it's a final inspection and that's what I'm doing. And making sure that everything's in position. So I think that if they're going to be leaving soon, they need to bring in their laundry. There's the final wagon up there. Yep, and around. Is everything ready in here? Alright, well, I think that was just a stalling tactic so he could talk to his family. Well, they're not here, so I presume he's finished talking to them. At least I hope that's the reason why they're not here.
What brings you to these lands?
They have gone, Pinelor. As you ready the wagons, my guards rally the people. Now they can leave with a glimmer of hope, as brighter days are ahead. They shall set out immediately, but you and I have one last matter to discuss. Oh? What's that?
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
The people are safe, Pinelor, and that is all that matters. I'm not going to call them safe until they reach Edoras, and I have a good reason to have that opinion. Leave them to their hope. I have known this war to be over for some time, but, to speak truthfully, I see not the hope that the others do. You and I are the last of Middlemead, and should you wish to live, I would suggest that you flee to Edoras as well. I was born in this town, grew to lead it. I will die in this town, and I swear, arm or not, I will die a warrior. Ooh. All right. Come, let us have a drink. Having seen his people ride to safety at Edoras, Thane Magla waits the death in his mead hall as the White Hand prepares to raise Middlemead. Well, let's just hope that this is their target and not the wagon. Come, drink with me. As I see it, the war has too long been over. To send my people away was not a gesture of salvation. Instead, I sought to grant them hope in the fleeting days of Rohan, to grant them hope that will still remain a place to run. I wager the White Hand will be here before long, and here shall they find me. Fine drinks and the end to my suffering. Is that not a good death? Oh, boy. Not really. No? What hope do you see, then? Alright, well, I guess I'll talk about the Eastament. See what he says about that. Ah, strength and hope for such unlikely places. But I'm no warrior. Well, not anymore. Come on! Perhaps you're right, Pine Lore. To die sulking in the hall is a sorry end for a warrior. My life is owed to my family, my people, and the Rohan. It is not mine to toss aside. A din rising outside the mead hall signals the arrival of the White Hand. Well, they're here. Let us meet them and see if we cannot escape to Aedoras. Well, they were certainly quick in setting this place aflame.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Alas for Middlemead! Look what the White Hand has done already. We must move swiftly if we are to escape with our lives. Fight through Middlemead. Yeah. Okay. It is worse than I feared. They have set flame to Middlemead. Yep, they certainly have. We must move with haste and search for any horses that yet remain. We'll fight fire with fire. Alright. And whack! Oops, and you're going that way, of course. Swiftly now! We must reach the Traitor's Pavilion. Oh, look who's there. Oh, none here but El Magla! How dare you to show your face here again? Fear not, it saddens me to see my home burn as well. Yet I find knowing that treasures await me lessens the blow. Hildolf, look what you've done! You would have starved us all and left us defenseless. You speak true, but ever the wise warrior I knew, you had eyes everywhere. Regrettably, Pine Lore was a problem that I could not solve, unlike Igbolth, and to taunt me with the death of my closest kinsman. No fate is too cruel for you. We shall see, Magla. I find the White Hand mightier than the lot of you. Whoops-a-daisy. Well, we'll have to deal with that. And now for you. There you go. Oh, okay. You want to continue? Fine. But my riches! Nay. These are your just rewards. Your riches. Enough of that wretch. Come. We must find the horses and escape. Assuming that there are any alive after this. Here they come again! Alright, there we go. And now your turn. Any more? And you. My good fortune at last! We must flee before they can overwhelm us. Oh, you see steeds ahead. Ah! There we go. We must flee!
Is dire.
Let us ride to Adoras and rejoin the others. Let's hope that they made it safely. The folk of Middlemead made it out just in time.
I need your help, my friend.
You've done well to rescue Magla from the White Hand. His people made it to safety, and I'm glad that you have as well. He is nothing short of a brilliant tactician, and though he may no longer be a warrior as he once was, he can still aid our people far more than he believes. Thank you, Pine Lord. Oh, yes, you need some good tacticians around here, so maybe that didn't come out right. In any case, let's see what you have. Mace, club, mace, sword. Ooh, a sword. Is this a... Oh, it is a lore. Oh, it's a nice lore master sword. Yes. So, what do we need to do now? Well, I suspect we need to head over to Underharrow. Most likely we'll be going there when we get to the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.